Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, another wondrous, another magical Propagandacast from your host, Imperial Dane, master of propaganda. And your personal hero, well, probably not. We'll be off here till 1 vs 1 on Simwaski Winter. We shall be watching here Mina, what a fascinating name there, fighting for the Soviet Union. And the 25th Rifle Corps going out against NoiseofCarpet here, fighting for Germany. And the 7th Panzer Division, tasked with clearing out a series of small villages before pushing on to some greater nearby city, probably Kharkov.
New units have arrived.
Points here, though, being actually also noting here a special rifle command here from Mina in the first few minutes of the game. Conscripts following up, though. So that's actually quite interesting to note. Also fun to note is shock rifle, advanced warfare, pretty standard stuff, but also urban defense tactics. And that's actually a bit more special and interesting. And certainly a commander that is rarely seen nowadays, probably because some of the villages might be a bit, awkward, or at least costly. NoiseofCarpet on the other hand with elite Truppen, Spearhead und Assault Support. Alles gut there. Grenadiers are noting here an MD42 active following up on this. Then the second Grenadier squad there for NoiseofCarpet, but back to Mina. And what shall be next here from Mina? More conscripts. Snipers or Strafniki.
You need something demolished?
Advancing at secure points. Bit of a spread there from a NoiseofCarpet. Alles gut so far.
Engineer standing by.
And what shall it be? Certainly something. Oh, Strafniki it is, the penal troops.
Area secure.
Not the only ones in the war, by the way, to use them. The Germans also make use of them. The SS had them, the Luftwaffe had them, sort of saw usage across different fronts. So, little fun fact there. But here we go, Pioneers being engaged by conscripts. As they desperately fight for fuel. Also noting here, he's actually taking up positions in both buildings here. He's probably worried his opponent might have rushed here for the fuel point. Of course, once he'll be ready to throw back his Bolshevik opponent. Engagement up here, conscripts being engaged here by Pioneers now and Grenadier. A bit more firepower than the conscripts expected, and they are forced to fall back here as German troops move through the ever light snow, and the Russians on the other hand, of course, they move through thick, deeper snow, trying to get into that building. Quickly, Alexei, kick in the door! No! Bottom there means got MD42 moving up support. Conscripts moving up from south, and we're seeing a scout car following up this. Oh dear, this could be dangerous. For the Germans of this. And it could be that the Strafniki will be the ones in it. Would certainly be nasty. Further find down here. Conscripts on a heavy cover, MD4 setting up, and there we go. Unleashing an awful lot of bullets, and there we go. We need to see here that Mina falls back in the face of fascist resistance. Scouts are here ready, the M3A1. And noting here an early bunker from NoiseofCarpet, clearly intending to hold this fuel point more determinedly. Also, in fact, he's got both fuel points, his opponent has not. So I imagine that's going to be a machine gun bunker. Scout coming up there to link up with the Strafniki. Conscripts there suffering minor losses inside the premises of the house. Pioneers coming in from another angle. There we go. Could get a flamethrower, that would likely most be it. There we go. Conscripts forced to fall back, and there we go. Then engineers sneak up behind all of this as well. In fact, if they do that, they will actually be able to cut off the fuel points, so jolly good job there. Sniper following up here. Mina having a much smaller, but certainly also heavy hitting force at the moment. A bit motorized here. The Rifle Corps having scrambled to get the motorized assets to support this assault. Pioneers are coming under fire. And suffering heavy losses there to the 50 caliber and the T-40s. And the flamethrower, really nasty combination in there in the scout car. Troops there forced away by the Grenadiers, and apparently an MD42 also there to support them. So 2 MD42s, a series of Grenadiers. I believe we're looking at 3 squads. And a machine gun bunker. That is definitely an interesting start here. Scout car falling back in the face of this Widerstandsnestung, and some troops sneaking up here. Worried that there might be something there, but actually it would seem that NoiseofCarpet has actually abandoned the south for the time being, focusing more efforts towards here. I mean, otherwise he wouldn't have been plopping down the machine gun bunker right here at this position if he didn't intend to sort of focus his efforts up here. Or it might have just been sort of, you know, he wasn't expecting perhaps this, which can actually clear that bunker reasonably fast, and basically, you know, just do his best to sort of deny his opponents fuel for as long as possible. I mean, there's definitely a few sort of thoughts there as to what NoiseofCarpet could have been thinking. Mina sniper there opening up, getting for Friedrich. Scout car rushing in there from behind, that could easily prove dangerous. The gunners need to fall back. Or will they try and get off a Panzerfaust first? And there we go, they did. Allowing them to more safely escape the wrath of Comrade Stalin. One before just up. And needs to set up. Oh, he's setting up too close. Gonna need him into trouble. Getting overwhelmed. MG42 setting up. Oh no, Gunner snipe right at the time being. MG42 setting up here. And a satchel charge. And the MG42 simply can't retreat in time. Oh no! A devastating loss right here to the 7th Panzer Division right within the first few minutes of the game. Delivered right there, a cruel blow from Mina, knocking out the MG52 and also ruining the road. How rude. But quite the blow right there, that's definitely going to hurt NoiseofCarpet.
Yes, comrade.
Secure. We will defend.
Bit of a mistake there with the MG42, but certainly quite the harsh penalty to suffer for it nonetheless, and there's, well, basically bits of MG42 all over the place. Snipers continue to lay down the pressure, and looks like a scout comes out from the Germans in the hopes of catching this. Likely to upgrade with their auto cannon.
Fresh conscripts have arrived.
The Soviets did have their own scout cars, but they sort of went through a sort of interesting progression. They started out actually with having some pretty big guns, I believe a 45mm gun, but then as the war progressed, they basically sort of, well, stopped with that and then went over to something which is essentially like a smaller 221, basically only a small machine gun on top. So little fun fact about Soviet scout cars. And there we go, auto cannon. Kampfwagenkanone. Scout coming in there. Scout car needs to move to sort of suppress and shoot up the MG42 grenadiers. Navniki laying down pressure. Can the scout car quickly deal with this other scout car? And oh dear, Pioneer Squad lost. Another brutal loss there to NoiseofCarpet and the German forces.
I have them ready for action.
Troops moving up. Points there being secured as well. 7th Panzer Division is steadily losing ground. Its advance has stalled in the face of some nasty Soviet mechanized tactics. We're noting here 4 country squad, a Stravniki and a sniper, really laying down a lot of pressure upon NoiseofCarpet at the moment. Of course, at the same time, he will certainly be drawing away resources from teching, but at the same time, I mean, so far it's definitely keeping up the pressure. I know Rolly's actually been able to sort of really annihilate a lot of units here for NoiseofCarpet and MG42 and a Pioneer Squad, though we do see some Panzer Grenadier arriving, Sturmgewehrs in hand. Oh, need to be careful with the scout car. Country would like going to move in with an anti-tank grenade in the hopes of knocking it out. Good use of buildings there. Scouts having repaired. More Grenadier arriving. Country falling back. Unit sneaking up there. Might try and go for this cut-off point, and we'll basically cut off the fuel again. Looks like the Panzer was actually decided for an alternate route all of a sudden. Interesting. But overall, I mean, Mina basically hitting as many points as possible, keeping up pressure in there and making good use of the scout car to sort of perform very aggressive raids and flanks and whatnot. It's definitely making it very difficult for NoiseofCarpet to sort of establish a proper defensive line at the moment. And there we go, snipers opening up as well. Further kills inflicted. Grenadiers trying to get that victory point. They succeed, but the casualties have been heavy. No sign of further taking up though from Mina. Scout here could actually probably go in and do some serious damage here. Perhaps catch the sniper. Looks like he's a bit cautious here. Worried that he might rush into something. Not a bad idea though, certainly not insensible. And small efforts here succeed in pushing back the Russians out of the right hand side. But again, noting here, this has now been cut off once more. He might have wanted to actually wire this off then, sort of ensuring the troops can't sneak up that way. Of course, that is now a bit too late. And they're going to take me on a scout car. Scout car being hunted down here. It simply can't lay down enough fire, and that's a bit the problem I feel with the scout car at the moment. It is simply not very accurate, even with the auto cannon. It just doesn't end up doing much damage, really present much of a threat to enemy infantry. And there we go, down. Can't see actually made a mistake there, but was a bit too far, ending up straight in front of them as it base machine guns, getting pinned to the ground.
Scout car.
Time to pop here to NoiseofCarpet, who, as you might be noticing, has a lot less at the moment than Mina. I mean, really, the way that Mina's been able to sort of lay down pressure has really been absolutely nasty, and looks like we're seeing elite troops up here for NoiseofCarpet. Gewehr 43 is being handed out to further increase firepower, and hopefully that way sort of gain some kind of ground back. Rifle grenade flies too far. Oh dear. Fresh pioneers on the way, and yes, indeed, we've always seen tech up here, hoping that perhaps the Panthers can save the day for Deutschland. But over here, the MD-42 is getting utterly outmaneuvered and immediately pushed off the field here. The situation is definitely tense for the Germans.
Built or blown up?
Will we be seeing the support armor co-op anytime soon?
Ready!
Don't let us freeze
There
here.
we go, support armor co-op, troops in fourth, field point here being connected soon.
Our territory.
Ish. Otherwise, with the machine gun bunker here is actually serving its purpose, and showing he won't be moving through here, but again, he basically just needed a bit of barbed wire here, and he'd certainly be able to have this well largely secured, and certainly would force Mina to have to commit on a much larger force if the field point there was to be regained. So little fun facts there.
Our opponents are seizing
Almost done here. Close to Panther 4 already, by the way, although bit of a minute there and that would be it. Mines going up there. Good, good.
under attack.
Certainly nasty work, and there we go. Looks like might be trying to flank this time around. Flamethrowers getting up on the side of the machine gun bunker. Large infantry short sit-ins is sort of trying to capture him before shooting up on the other side of the river bank. Poor Friedrich went down. Going to take a bit of while this. I mean, you know, a flamethrower is not necessarily the best way to clear out an working structure. Certainly does the damage though. Panzer's doing what they can. MD-42 cars trying to make this out. Looks like, oh no, they actually retreat. And troops here being hunted down. Sniper sneaking. It looks like this Strafnik here realised they need to pop in a satchel charge to clear it out. There you go, trying to clear. Oh, snipers up here. Oh no, they're going to enter the mountain. They're all climbed up. Oh, down to one man. And, scheisse. Snipers cleared out the last one. A brutal loss once more for NoiseofCarpet. He's getting absolutely battered this match.
We are ready for action. Pioneers here.
Doing his best here, but the Soviets are definitely keeping up a rather vicious motorized grip. And there we go, these grenades might also be in trouble. Scout coming in. Firing away, they're getting a bit of damage. Another Panther foul, and there we go. Looks like they might be able to get it. Oh! Can they make it? Run, Heinz, run! You've got children at home or something. At least a purpose to live. There we go. Damn, that was close and a bit lucky, but then I'd say his opponent's all been sufficiently lucky, so he can own that. A fresh Panzer squad to replace the tragic losses suffered here by the 7th Panzer Division. It's finally some Panzers on the way. Shock troopers have now been sent in here. We see an S-Mine field up by the way, coming the centre victory point. Not a bad idea, not a bad idea. Though we also note here that he's quite low miss compared to his opponent, who seems to be rather setting up for something. I mean, he's gone for this. He's gone shot rifle, which means he might be playing for some KD-8 on IS-2.
We have a new Panzer 4. We have new units.
So that's the kind of game that Mina seems to be playing, which is definitely a nasty kind of game. And apparently an S-Mine just went off there randomly.
MG-42 turret is ready.
Also, fun thing to know, he's actually got the bulletin up so it gains more experience.
Securing our territory.
That's probably not a bad idea, and certainly could help him get more of his Panzerkampfwagen fear. Medic bunker up here in the base. Troops falling back here. MD-42 almost cleared out here by the Russian infantry assault. They're backed up by a sniper team. More S-Mines going up here, almost wiping out the combat engineers. Got the Panzer IV, finish them off. with a quick burst from machine guns. Nope, the combat just fall back, realising
The
that
sector has been cut off.
it's not all fun being covered in shrapnel and dead Russians. Looks like he might be home here to actually catch someone. Breaking through here, crushing into the sides of a house. Sniper there. Well, seems to be easily escaping. Conscripts on the other hand also forced retreating. So far the Panzer IV's running up with a damaged engine and not a single kill to its name. That's a bit unfortunate.
We have a fresh
A bit
grenade
unfortunate.
squad.
Conscripts are not going to try and get over another anti-tank grenade.
Enemy is taking
Another
our
failed shot
territory.
there. Remember, stop before you shoot if possible. It does increase the accuracy. Another miss there. Not looking too good there. He's still got a Panzer, but right now definitely going to need a lot of repairs quickly.
The Russians are attacking!
Rifle grenade, they actually did something between two. Pioneers moving in to repair the Panzer IV. Conscripts forced to retreat right there. Again, no, stop. There we go, fine, stopped up. Of course, the Conscripts run too fast here to sort of really catch up.
Counterattacks.
Still not a single kill.
I say it is cold.
Not an auspicious start here to the Panzer IV
Standing by.
on this map. 25th Rifle Corps continues to pour in infantry elements it's been attached with.
Army forces!
And generally, as the war progressed, I mean, the sort of equivalent divisional size from the Russians were Corps. Again, which was sort of a thing as they themselves also began to bleed out. So Rifle Corps, in some regards, probably slightly bigger than an infantry division, but overall also have a slightly greater mix of units, so some fun things there. Again, rather interesting how he seems to keep moving over here, getting stuck in the machine gun bunkers, line of fire. That's actually a bit of a repeated mistake there.
Crew, we are promoted!
Oh, MT4 actually catching the snipers, forcing them away. A small victory there for Deutschland. And they go Panzer IV, actually with a kill now. Yeah. Lots of troops on. Looks like he's actually abandoning this Panzer IV. Did not set off right away in the hopes of, you know, doing something horrible to them. Medic bunker being upgraded. Looks like he might be setting up for another Panzerkampfwagen 4. Or perhaps a Sturmgeschütz. I mean, considering what's opponent going for a Stuke would certainly not be a bad idea, I think. There's the Stravniki. The Stravniki winning up nicely already. Of course, they've got 17 kills. And they've really done a lot of damage in this match.
The bunker is now a field hospital.
Oh no, the Pioneers, another loss there.
Our brave infantry
A bit of
is
inattention,
dying.
and that was another loss there to the 7th Panzer Division, which is definitely not having a fun time at the moment. Floating a ton of resources here.
Ivan is shooting at
Again, seems rather clear what Mina's aiming for, but still it's a bit unfortunate to see. And certainly again, it's largely capable again, basically keeping it there, not suffering as much. Again, note, just a large infantry force. And then turn to the South Sharks, a bit of a parting gift, but NoiseofCarpet here was sharper than that and did not run into this rather explosive present. Sniper setting up here, killing the elite machine gunner. Mortar on the way, interesting. I do believe it's actually time for the mid-game analysis. Current situation is definitely NoiseofCarpet and the 7th Panzer Division under a lot of pressure here. It's not looking too splendid at the moment. I mean, they're doing some damage, but at the same time, the way Mina has the forces set up can actually soak up a lot more damage and also deal a lot more damage. Or now again, based on the fact satchel charge and other things, and really drained out NoiseofCarpet in some cases without NoiseofCarpet being able to really utilize the force for much. I mean, the scout car as generally tends to end up not really doing much unless you're really lucky, or end up getting some troop training right away, so it gets a bunch of accuracy bonuses. In fact, rather interesting to note, he's not been using troop training at all. I think that could perhaps help him a bit with some of those heavier losses he's suffering. Then again, that would also deny him from getting panzers rather quicker, so there is that. I mean, he's got some veteran forces, but again, I mean, that's also another problem with all of this. I mean, the way that Mina's been playing has rather denied him a lot of units and a lot of veterancy, which overall also means that Mina's forces in many regards is somewhat stronger due to having more veterancy and more veteran units overall. It's a bit of a problem, really. Also, map control-wise, I mean, most of what NoiseofCarpet at the moment has is utterly cut off. The only thing he has currently really going for him are the Panzer IV. And that might soon come to an end because, again, we clearly know where the train is going for Mina, and it's not Paris. I mean, not far off here, KV and IS-2 can then appear, and that's going to really hurt. And IS-2 would definitely help a bit, Panzer IV less so. Though again, if the Panzer Force were then vetted up to at least a veteran 2, they might stand a slight chance. Though I would only describe it as slight, to be honest. So definitely a problem. So Mina on your hands, keeping up the pressure. Got a ton of munitions in enough and not really utilising the incendiary artillery barrage, which I suppose could be utilised more. Also lack of mines. I mean, considering the way Mina's been dominating the map, there's been an utter lack of mines, which I think, you know, is a bit disconcerting. Certainly couldn't make it a lot harder for NoiseofCarpet than to do anything. Certainly more about tanks as well. So I think Mina should have been strongly more considering getting up mines, but otherwise, you know, keeping up where it is. But at the same time, I mean, there's a slight problem. I mean, you know, at the same time, yes, this can be a rather devastating combo to sort of hit it out of the path, but at the same time, if NoiseofCarpet then projects correctly, then can easily up in somewhat counter, and then Mina might all of a sudden be short of a lot of resources. There's a bit of a dangerous situation there. Then again, I mean, it could easily prove devastating for NoiseofCarpet if he's utterly unprepared. It rather depends on how the armor is at that state and the overall anti-tank weapons are. But currently, I mean, there's only a Panzer IV really there to sort of provide any kind of resistance, which is a bit tricky. Also, right here, some incendiary armor rounds could really do a lot versus this advancing infantry horde coming in. But the sniper, of course, makes that a bit of a tricky proposition, since they could easily kill the gun, ensuring that's not going to happen. So, I mean, there's a lot of concerns here for NoiseofCarpet at the moment. It's rather going to come down to getting that Panzer IV down to killing as many Russians as possible, because if he fails that, I mean, that's going to be game over. It's really going to come down now to quickly as possible bleeding the bloody life out of Mina. So back to NoiseofCarpet here. More time he might also help with the guns. He needs to retreat. Drive grenade. He ends up catching the men. No! Scheiße! Close, but no cigar. So close, in fact.
A fresh water crew has arrived.
So close, yet only they got was a, well, actually probably some real serious abrasions and whatnot. Possibly some internal damage. But Panzer IV rolling ahead there. Can he get it? Only one sniper went down, but still that's a minor victory there. Fuel car's going up. Clearly, Mina is thinking ahead and preparing for that massive armor rush. We're seeing a Panzerkanone. NoiseofCarpet perhaps realizing what's coming.
Panzer IV ready.
And it ain't the ice cream van.
Panzer IV.
We have secured the sector.
So actually getting a bit aggressive there with the Panzer IV. That's a bit dangerous at this stage, but at the same time, could really do some damage here to stop it. Oh, pull back, there we go. Massive Soviet horde advancing anti-tank there going off. Panzer IV firing in desperately with all machine guns, killing a few here and there. Not having an awful lot of success. We're seeing the Stravniki roaring up. Might try and get a satchel charge in the path. Machine gun just pouring into the Russians. So far not getting an awful lot of kills there though. Mortar firing in. Sniper opening up. Oh, never mind. Those grenadiers. And there goes shock shooting reinforcing the grenadiers away. Satchel charge, there we go. Damaging the Panzer IV quite considerably still there. Firing into the advancing horse and actually managing to do some kills there with machine guns and also the main gun of it. Veterans once, but barely any health left. One concentrate there pushed away. Crew roaring ahead. S-mines take out a nice chunk there. Machine gun just continue to rake through. Shock troops arriving. Most needs to fall back. Anti-tank grenade fails to penetrate. Panzer IV barely running. And as all of this is happening, we're seeing the KV-8 arriving. Clement Vorishilov 8.
Standing by.
And there could be an IS-2 arriving as well. Any moment soon, just a bit more manpower. Pioneers on the way. Definitely needs that repaired.
Our territory.
Needs to get this all back to the base. Alternately, it considers actually taking this one up, or veterans will also quickly get to veteran 2 and thus the armored skirts. More S-mines still make, but they're going to the artillery being summoned in. A nasty swath of fire enveloping everything in there.
Panzer IV ready.
Pioneers quickly making their way over to the heavily damaged Panzer IV. The only thing keeping it together is the welding, and that's just barely. So once more, Mina holds most of the map. NoiseofCarpet doing his best to hold on.
Panzer here.
But it's only a bit tricky here. Shock troopers fighting versus grenadiers and Panzer grenadiers. Could use a shock grenade, stun grenade here, I mean, to sort of stun the shock troopers, giving it a chance. That grenade going off. Inside the building there. Bit protected versus shock troopers. And there you go, the shock troops landing. I'm taking a lot of damage now. Under fire off a lot of sides. And there we go, forced to fall back. Is it trying to get the snipe? Still no success. KV-8 moving in. Haha. Gunners need to choose the right path or they will be burnt to a crisp. Also, second fuel cache up here. Mina utterly remorseless. Oh dear, they might end up dead. And there you go, the IS-2 arrives. Machine gun already on the way. Looks like they actually managed to make it out of there somehow. Against all odds.
We have it.
Ooh, nice hit there from the water. However, minor.
The enemy is encroaching on our
Stuff
territory.
in there, hoping to get it, hoping to get it. And there we go. Forced to fall back once more as the Soviets push a hit there with all the armour. Looks like a Panzer IV is on the way. Packs heading up there, troops getting burned alive. This could be terrible. Stavniki here, they're actually getting caught up between two veteran German forces, Panthers and Grenadiers. There we go, that could be the end for this shot. Stavniki, there we go. Torch! Pack 40 firing into the sides there. Blitzkrieg for the Panzer IV. Troops are getting murdered. Looks like the KV-8 will have success here. Panzer IV arriving. Pack 40 caught here by the IS-2. Helmut went down. Oh dear, MD-42 cleared out. Panzer IV doing what he can. Pack 40 pointing in the wrong direction. NoiseofCarpet here to occupy the KV-8. Oh, but there we go. Then again, there we go. One small hit. Close to getting wiped out. And then we've got a second Panzer IV arrives. A second Panzer IV has arrived for the 7th Panzer Division. KV-8 caught in between two Panzer IVs. Bad news there. Bad news from Mina. There we go. IS-2 moves in. Panzer IV already down 1/3. I mean, 3 shots from an IS-2, and that is good night. Once more Blitzkrieg, but at the same time Panzer IV close to it 3-2. Can he do it by overwhelming it? Hack cleared out as well. And then we go Veteran 2 for the Panzer IV. IS-2 rear is exposed. Nice job using Blitzkrieg there, exposing the rear of the IS-2. Certainly a higher chance of actually penetrating. Panzer IV there needs to pull back. Have the other IS-2 turn to the other Panzer IV a bit. Oh dear. And there we go. Panzer IV kaput. That I feel was a bit of a waste. There we go. Pack recruit though. IS-2 almost down. Looks like it either missed or failed to penetrate. A bit fortunate there. And there we go. IS-2 went down. A heroic fight here from the Panzer IV, albeit losing their comrades in the fight. Close to actually 3 here. But at the same time, Suspendix forces have been decimated, but now Mina is down to a sort of equal level, has lost a lot of country squads all of a sudden, plus to Stavniki. So there's a small chance of actually pulling out something now. Panzer IV rapidly advances across the ice. While German infantry move in to swiftly occupy the city's or village centre.
Waiting for your command.
We have an isolated sector.
Snipers there firing away.
Ready.
Grenadiers moving in.
Yes.
Supply sector under attack.
Of course, a silent bit of house drawn out NoiseofCarpet is forced to sort of utilise mortars to take points as well. And the rest of the infantry are basically also falling back, utterly hammered out, leaving behind a Panzer IV to hold the front here. That should definitely provide a bit of a threat here. Close to being able to call in another IS-2 already though. Panzer IV, even if it gains veterans leading the fight, would definitely have trouble with that. Right, sorry about that. Just a quick telephone call. Anyways, here, Panzer IV fighting on. 15 kills, conscripts rushing in. Ooh-ah! As always, careful that doesn't turn into an ooh shit. And that certainly did right there for Boris, as he took a high explosive shell to the gut. Panzer IV falling back here, anti-tank grenade! Does manage to penetrate the frontal armour.
We have a new unit.
An MD-42 just blasting away there, rapid fire.
Taking losses.
And looks like he's calling in another KV-8.
Enemy contact.
Panzer with damaged engine, center belly. Oh! S-mines popped up and took out of the life of the remaining squad members.
Rifleman ready. We are bleeding.
And looks like the country took a nasty hit there for the Panzer IV as well. All of a sudden, I mean, it's going NoiseofCarpet's way. But rather at the same time denies Mina the possibility of an IS-2 right away with that KV-8. Then again, Mina might have something in mind. A nasty little trick. A very nasty little trick. We'll of course have to see.
Shock troop taking losses. Yuri, get your head down.
Another S-mine went off there.
KV-8 flamethrower tanks are now available to burn
Public
the
smoke
German
there. Also, by the way, blocking the passing of the KV-8. So that was actually a slight little double focus moment that with the smoke grenade there. Not only did it cover the shock troops, although they peeked out their heads a bit too far, it also, you know, denied line of sight to the KV-8, probably ensuring that NoiseofCarpet did not see it. At least I think so. Or at least had a hard time hitting it. Transport repair, and what's this? A Tiger Ace has arrived. He has summoned some might of Wittmann, or Carriers, or some other great Tiger operator. And there we go. You might be wondering what is going on here. What is with the rush to the KV-8 to the base? Well, here's the thing, as you might be noticing, a KV-8 just tears through buildings after they were made out of paper. And that's the thing about it. A KV-8 unguarded for a few moments can actually raise a base in that short amount of time. And I have noticed several Soviet players actually doing that exactly. They sneak in a KV-8 to their opponent's base while the opponent's occupied with the front line. And then they burn it to a crisp within that short amount of time. You even note the headquarters here. I mean, it just burns down so quickly. Panzer IV closing in on veterans, you see. KV on the ice though, that's a bit dangerous. And sunk through the ice, veterans, you see. And the other one up here going down, not before it clears out the headquarters. So right here, I mean, thanks to the Tiger Ace, NoiseofCarpet was able to destroy it, but had he not had it there, that could have been game over for him, because again, I mean, it is insanely powerful versus base buildings. And again, it's a little trick that some Soviet players like to do, so that's actually something you have to be wary of. Even if you're looking good as the Germans all of a sudden, I mean, you might risk a base rush with the KV-8 and it trying to destroy your base. In this case, the Tiger Ace saved the day, so a little something there to keep in mind, actually, a little extra memento there for your games when playing anything that involves KV-8s. Guard your base. Have something nearby that can react and deal with it. Otherwise, you do risk pyromaniacs at loose in a very big tank in your base. In the end, though, the 7th Panzer Division was able to sort of break through, albeit at high loss. I mean, definitely must have been a frustrating fight here for NoiseofCarpet, the way he kept losing units in rather unfortunate manners. I mean, Mina, though, also played, in some regards, in a pretty interesting strategy with the mobility with the scout Kastravniki, satchel charges, snipers, all that. Of course, at the same time, the way that was able to sort of mostly effortlessly sneak into this, of course, was a bit sort of problematic. I mean, fuel caches and mines. I mean, I'm surprised Mina didn't go down more mines with all of this going on. That definitely would have helped Mina a lot more, I would say. So I'm a bit surprised in that department, though, and certainly also a bit of lack of follow-up infantry after those initial losses there. And certainly another question is perhaps a support weapon company with a field gun or something else might have provided just a bit extra lift there to Mina in this fight. That's just, you know, an extra thought for this, but overall, I mean, NoiseofCarpet held out. The Panzer IV definitely turned out to do their job quite well. The Grenadiers with Gewehr for defeat. Overall, in terms of commander usage, I mean, overall well used here by both players, although I think, you know, less so by NoiseofCarpet. No Panzer Tactician, no troop training, though, also been unfortunate, and no stun grenades. In particular, I think, you know, Pioneers with the pairs would have, troop training on them would have been a great idea to sort of help keep those Panzers repaired without having to get an entire new Pioneer squad. So just a little thought there, but overall, you know, nice fight. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope you also learned something from it. This is Imperial Dane saying cheers, and see you tomorrow.